may be one step closer to your goal, but I won't allow you to make it a reality. I'll stop you.
Magnificent. It is the Master. Oh, God.
Did your eyes feast on the glorious triumph you helped ensure, Tempest Hoof Fakor? I can only hope.
It's time. Prepare to bear witness. As our god declares his grand order.
Look to me. You gaze upon divinity in its purest form. Rejoice in your good fortune. Set aside your fears. My loyal servants, the moment of truth is upon us. My heart and my power have been restored to their former glory. You shall be rewarded for your service. I now declare the Grand Order's final stage, the end of a task which began eons ago. It is thus. In the rift between worlds, I will create a paradise called Xanadu. This world will be the sum of your desires made manifest. Its sole purpose will be to welcome and provide for all denizens who reside in its embrace. Some of you were there millennia ago when I first attempted this feat. I nearly succeeded in its creation, but the ancient flame haze that I had invited in amity decided to seal me inside the abyss. After eons of aimless wandering, I came to an epiphany. I now know where this utopia is destined to be born. That fated place is the very prison to which I was banished. What's more, as I reshaped the Grand Order, the true form of our paradise became clear. It must not be hidden in a small pocket of this world, for my denizens deserve better. Instead, I will duplicate the whole of creation. That's my gift. A complete world that is only for you. Everything you know will be part of it, and new life will spring from its fertile womb. That is Xanadu. A sanctuary where power of existence flows inexorably and eternally. It's within your grasp, my loyal servants. Nothing will keep me from making the Grand Order a reality. Finally, I will have answered your prayers and fulfilled my role as God of creation.
Valar, you care to summarize?
The Snake of the Festival plans to replicate this world within the Rift, thereby creating a proverbial paradise for denizens.
That would be an abomination.
Focus now.
This is bad. Look at all the denizens.
The Declaration sent them into a frenzy.
We lost this battle when we failed to prevent the God of Creation's revival. Attempting to salvage this fight would only result in a needless loss of life.
Supreme Commander, we're getting slaughtered. What do you want us to do?
I don't know if those were Yuji's words, or the Snake of the Festivals.
We can't be certain. Either way, our current predicament is the same. Caution, it seems, has become our greatest ally.
Well, we can't do much to help from up here, so what's the plan?
Perhaps we should withdraw.
We need a clear view of the situation. I suggest we head back and consult with Supreme Commander Savalish in order to form an exit strategy.
We've managed to gather all remaining troops to this location, save the ones fighting on the plains.
I assume you're well aware of our force's current status?
Indeed. To say that we're at a disadvantage would be a grave understatement at this point.
Yes, it certainly was quite an embarrassing outcome. But retreating is the last option available to us.
If it's our last, then it is our best, regardless of how humiliating it may be. Pride is irrelevant now.
So then, you've settled on withdrawing from the battlefield, but do you completely understand the gravity of that decision? Safely pulling out such a small force will not be an easy task.
Perhaps you have a plan, then?
Center Hill, the beckoner of Brighton Dew, has finally offered his opinion. Is it possible this is a sign that we can expect assistance from the four gods of the earth? No. He's yet to make a choice. Yes, we understand. And we've prepared a contingency plan in case matters turn dire. This operation has been designated Ebb. Our main objective will be this waypoint.
To the east, where Heaven's Road Palace is hidden.
The best-case scenario would be for all forces to rendezvous there. It would serve as a mobile shelter and ensure our escape.
It's a decent plan, but it's flawed. The objective isn't exactly nearby.
In addition to that, we'll have to make it there while engaging enemy forces in a running battle.
Then somebody's gonna have to stay behind. We'll need a unit dedicated to making life hell for the denizens that try to pursue us from the west.
Leave that to me.
My squad is already in prime position for covering a retreat. You can start making your way to Heaven's Road Palace while we make the idea of chasing you akin to suicide. A losing battle. It's easy. We just keep fighting until we're all in the dirt.
There are plenty of foolhardy denizens to create a mountain of corpses. We mustn't let them go to waste.
In order for this operation to be successful, it must be executed swiftly and precisely. Once we're outside the castle, Kamsen, Rebecca, you will act as the rear guard. And as for you two,
our purpose is quite clear.
We'll go and provide backup for the Guardian of Steady Passage, and cover any stragglers.
Very well, as of this moment, Operation Ebb is officially underway. Wilhelmina, Shana, a moment, please.
Do you have additional orders for us?
Not at all. I just wanted to address a more personal matter with Shana. Unless you're comfortable going into battle as you are, you might want to change your clothes. I think it would adversely affect our troops' morale if their reinforcements showed up looking shabby and beaten.
Please forgive the oversight.
There is no hope for you! We will ensure our master's triumph! Destroy all who would oppose his granddaughter! For Xanadu! Die!
You first!
stepping into my buddies' fights and stealing their thunder, you know?
Well, I wouldn't feel too bad, because it looks like they still got the finishing blow.
Good in here! I don't think our timing could be any better. Their reinforcements ain't here yet. You're good to go. We've got this in the bag.
Understood. All troops, it's time to start the withdrawal! Now head to the east!
My body. It has yet to recover from the debilitating effects of the rift. How infuriating.
Only the long departed can recall, who first wished for our god. It has been thousands of years since he was drawn to this place by the prayers of the denizens.
Hey, Professor, there's something that's been bothering me lately. Who exactly is that Rofocow character? He acts as though he's the Trinity's equal. I don't understand why he walked the path of pilgrimage with us.
Jeez, when will the data I collected with the excellent 252546 logical pilgrims box finish its transfer? The anticipation is splitting my brain cells.
You weren't even listening to me, were you? You'll have to wait a while longer, Professor. We collected a ridiculous amount of data from the rift.
Well, to answer your question, he is a disciple of the god of creation.
No way! He's a disciple too? So he really is their equal?
I wouldn't say that. The Trinity works as a perfect system that can strategize, defend, and carry out the god's will. It would be pointless to consider someone who couldn't fulfill those roles as their equal.
Then why did you go with them to the path?
Drop it, Domino!
He asked the denizens what they desired. They said for our bellies to be full. Thus, their wish was decided, and the god's ceremony began.
I must admit, I'm impressed by the amount of damage the enemy dealt us. But our losses are nothing compared to what we've gained. Then again, Balmasque was founded to achieve this very goal, so they can't be thought of as losses.
The greatest of hunters gathered in the hopes of stopping the god. They bravely sacrificed themselves to forever seal him in the abyss.
We lost our god and our hopes in that war. But from that defeat, we learned how we would rise again. Strength in numbers, a consortium of denizens driven as one toward a single goal.
Time passed, flowed onward, and now 3,000 years later, he has returned once again to grant the wish of the masses. Our god.
The snake of the festival. The legendary god of creation.
There's another wave coming in fast, sir!
Our retreating forces are depending on us to hold the line. Do not let a single denizen make it through.
I'm the contractor of the Flame of Heaven, Alistor, the God of Atonement! The flaming-haired, blazing-eyed hunter! Shana!
And I'm the contractor of Tiamat, the Tiara of Dreams and Illusions, Wilhelmina Carmel. The specialist of everything.
Thank you both. You are just in time.
This fortress is vital to our operation's success. There's no need for thanks.
Your troops can't do this alone, so we'll help lighten the load.
We've caught 2 more birds in our trap without even trying. Attack squads, fall back at once! We're moving forward with our plan!
They're withdrawing.
But why? They had us cornered.
All forces, be on guard.
Rene artillery spotted to the west of us, in the center of the plains!
We fell right into their trap. If all of those were to hit at the same time,
We won't let them get the best of us.
Concentrate your power. Get ready. Barricade. Prevent passage. And terminate. Thy name is disgrace. Seek moon's gate!
This is the unrestricted spell of the Guardian of Steady Passage, Samuel Demantius.
Stay on your guard!
He collects power of existence from his comrades to reinforce the structures he creates. A powerful, unrestricted spell indeed.
An impressive talent.
Awesome! We've put some distance between them.
It seems they have no intention of making things easy for us.
Especially since the forces responsible for that surprise attack are finally entering the fray.
Ha! More bodies means we've got more to explode! Let's go!
Supreme Commander, the enemy's launched a full-scale attack.
Godspeed, comrades.
I've never seen anything like it. The flames of battle burn bodies and souls alike. There is not a remnant left behind. It's ironic. In order to prevent future carnage, I must instigate it now. To protect them. To protect her. At this very moment, an innocent human soul is being devoured. Nobody will even realize they're gone. There will be no one to mourn them, no memories to cherish. Why would anyone want to protect such a horrible world? If I truly have the power to change it, then I will. No, I must. If I don't, the Flame Haze will be forced to keep fighting. Forever.
Please, do not stand in my way! I beg of you!
Hear me, Flame Haze, the lords who would slay their brethren and the humans they use as weapons. You have no cause to resist me. It was never my intention to fill your hearts with unbridled terror. You have allowed your ancestors' admonitions of disaster to weigh upon you for far too long. I assure you, the execution of the Grand Order will bring everlasting peace to all of creation. I realize that you have concerns about our paradise, Xanadu, being shaped within the rift between worlds. Perhaps I will set your minds at ease when I tell you with absolute certainty, despite what you have been told for millennia.
No, he's lying. You mustn't listen to what he says.
Adverse effect on this world. I have spent thousands of years in the Rift, perfecting the process of creation, thereby eliminating any chance of such a catastrophe. In other words, the disaster that frightened your ancestors enough to trap me in the abyss is now an impossibility. Furthermore, I plan to gather all of the Crimson denizens in this world and take them to Xanadu with me. You have my word. Once Xanadu is complete, we will leave and never return. We will leave a world in which humans no longer disappear, and their souls are not devoured. Lay down your arms and let us leave. In doing so, you will bring peace to the humans once and for all.
Yuji.
You needn't fight anymore. If you'll allow it, we will free you from your struggle, Flame Haze. The battle you have fought for millennia has now concluded. It is over.
You must try to calm down, Francois.
But I can't. Because if his plan is successful, if that happens, then there'll be no reason for us to exist in this world. We've lost Supreme Commander, so what's the point of trying to...
How can you say that? We're still in the midst of battle!
Sorry, Kroga. I won't give up.
It's pointless. I mean, why should we fight?
I guess we're no longer needed.
give up! Please, everyone, just calm down! This is exactly what the enemy wants! We mustn't allow ourselves to succumb to panic and chaos, please!
What a display of power. All the god of creation had to do was utter a few words. Suddenly he's won the battle. The flame haze have lost their sense of purpose.
It's done.
Damn it, this ain't happening!
There's no way we can regroup our forces now. This is pure chaos.
I cannot believe our army has fallen into disarray.
Our very existence as flame haze is meaningless now. It's understandable.
Regardless, we cannot sit idly by and wait for annihilation.
I agree with you. We mustn't waste our energy worrying about our purpose or whether we'll win this battle. Instead, we'll take what we've learned and use it to our advantage in the next one. But first...
Save as many flame haze as possible and find the Supreme Commander!
I never imagined I would secure a flawless victory for Balmaske against you, Sirozi. But now that I have, it's doubtful our paths will ever cross again. Therefore, in tribute, I shall leave you with this cannon salute. May you rest in peace. Fire!
All forces are now ordered to withdraw. Just keep running.
Go east as fast as you can. We'll cover you. Just run.
I couldn't do anything. Not at all. I failed in every way. Because I haven't faced Fuji. I still feel something burning within me. I may not understand it, but my purpose is clear.
After their morale is destroyed, the Flame Haze army falls into utter disarray. The rain begins to fall, and with it comes a glimmer of hope. Have their prayers finally been answered? Next time on Shakugan no Shana Final, Rout in the Rain.